Yes, sir. Okay, good. Thank you, guys. Um, Today we are going to see what is manual. So, can anyone tell me what is the meaning of manual testing? Do you know what is manual testing? Anybody? Anyone knows that what is manual testing? What exactly we will do in manual testing? Any idea? Anybody have any idea what we will do in manual testing? So what is testing? So basically, before we start the manual classes, we need to know what is exactly the testing. Testing means what? Anybody? What is testing? You can use chat box or you can use you can reply there. Okay. You know what is testing, guys? Anybody? Okay. Before we start testing, we need to know software, right? The software, we need to test the software, right? So we need to understand what the software. Okay. So software is a collection of what programs, okay, where it will takes input from the user and it will do some process, and finally it will give what output. Now as a tester, what I need to do, what is my role, what is my job role, what I need to do. Okay, so this is very very important, guys. Testing means most of the people are says that finding the bugs. No, not only finding the bugs, guys. Testing means what? You need to check whether your application is working according to the client requirements or not. Understanding, right? So see, we need to test the software. Software means what is software? You know, right? What is software? Software is a collection of programs where it will takes input from the user and it will do some process, and finally it will give what output. Understanding, right? So this is very 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 important. Understanding, right? If I learn manual testing, I can test web application, I can test mobile application, I can test cloud application, I can test any application. It's not like a different testing for a cloud, the different testing for web application, different testings for Windows application, and different testing for mobile application. See, the scenarios might be a different, but testing process will be the same for all areas. If you learn testing, so you can go with any, so your interest. So you want to go for a web testing, so web based testing, you can go for web based testing. Suppose you are good in Windows based application, you can go for Windows based application. Suppose you are in good in networking, so networking kind of thing, so Cisco application, Juniper application, there are a lot of things in the networking side, you can switch to networking side. Or you are in good in database. See, database is very 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 important. If you want to go for a database testing, you can switch to database testing, ETL testing. Okay, but before, you need to understand what is manual testing, and you need to understand the concepts is very very important. What we will do in manual testing, you need to understand what is functional testing and what are the non-functionality testing, and you need to understand all the functional all manual concept. Then you can switch to automation also. But remember, without manual testing we cannot do automation. Understanding, right? When we will do the automation, again these all our questions will comes on your mind. Okay, we will not start immediately automation without knowing anything what you will do in automation. Understanding, right? At least you need to check one time in manual, yes it is working as expected. Then we will do the same repeatedly, we want to test the same thing, then in that case we use what? Automation. Okay, so we will not directly use automation. Don't think that we in every organization they will start with automation. No, for every project will starts with manual. Once manual project is stable, you know, right? What is the stable means? Yes it is working as expected, yes it is working, then they will go for a automation. What is automation? Repeatedly I want to test, repeatedly I want to check lot of scenarios, lot of things I need to test. So in that case manually it's little bit difficult, so in that case we will go for automation. Is it clear? So this is very very important. So just let's see what is exactly manual testing means what. Okay, so manual, so generally they will ask you what are the drawbacks of manual testing. Anyone can tell, right? Time consuming, because we need to spend a lot of time and for the project testing, the more employees is required, and it is also costly also. For every employee we need to pay, right? So manual drawbacks means we can simply say that time consuming. Yes, it will take a lot of time. Say suppose I want to open the Chrome browser. Now I'm opening the browser, and now I'm clicking the one window button. Again I'm typing that site amazon.in, and I'm clicking enter button. This is what this process we can call it as what manual process. If you do the automation process means what, simply you need to write what you need to write script. If you run that script, automatically the web page will be launched. Okay, so we will see that automation also, but first of all you need to understand what is manual testing and what we will do in manual testing. The concepts is very very important. Okay, here what we will discuss: the project, Jira. Suppose you find the issue where I need to report. So where I need to report that issue, whom I need to tell that issue. So these all are very very important. See, these all are what automation things. See, if I run this one, automatically the browser will open and it will be executed. Okay, here automation means what, we are writing the some scripts. Okay, so benefits of software. Software is nothing but you can take any tool like automation tool. Okay, it will reduce what, it will reduce the time, and it will reduce the human resources, and it will save what, cost. If you go for automation, what we can say, we can save the time and we can reduce the human resources, and it will save the cost. Okay, what is the exact meaning of testing? So interview, in case anyone asks you what is testing means, most of the people are say finding the bugs. No, finding the bugs can do anyone, right? Not only you, anyone can do finding the bugs. Understanding, right? Not only one, not only finding the bugs is not only a testing. Okay, finding the bugs can do, a customer also can find the bugs, end user is also find the bugs. You can also find the bugs without knowing of manual testing and automation testing. While you're accessing the page, it was broken, you can also find the issues. Okay, but remember, manual testing means what is testing means, not only finding the bugs. Then what, testing means what? See, remember, this is very very important. Testing means what, tested a developed application, any developed application. Generally, you know, right, a developer is what is job. Developer will be developed the application, and once the development is done, and it will comes to the QA. What is the QA job? What is your job? QA is need to verify that code is working properly or not, that functionality is working properly or not. We need to check. Okay. So what is exactly we need to check here? We need to check whether it is working according to the client requirements or not. So that is what testing. Testing means what? You can simply say whether the application is working according to the client requirements or not. Any question, guys, so far? So this is very very important, guys. In case anyone asks you what is testing means, do not say finding the bugs. The finding the bugs can do anyone. Okay, not only you, anyone can find the bugs. So what is testing means, you can simply say that the testing is nothing but whether it is working according to the client requirement or not. Understanding, right? So that is very very important, guys. Go for a little example. Okay, a real-time example. So here it is what, here Durga is our client. Let us assume like Durga wants some application. Okay, Durga wants some application. Okay, for his website and all the things. So here his client is Durga, and we are the software development team. So here the software development team will be there, here the QA team will be there. Okay, generally the client will give you what, the client will give what requirements. Okay, the client will give the requirements. Okay, once the requirements we get, based on the requirements, what we will do, the developer will write the code. What is the dev team? This we can call it as what, dev team, dev. Okay, here it is what, QA means what, QA team. Okay, what will happen here, the developer will write what, developer will write some code based on the requirements. So what is the requirement? Username, password, like the login screen. Let us assume like here it's a username will be there, and here it is what, password will be there, whatever it may be. Okay, so developer will be developper will write the code. Once the code is written, this code will comes to whom, to QA. Now what QA need to do? We never write any code, guys. We never write any code. Developer will write the code. Then what QA will do? We need to verify whether this application is working as per the given requirement or not. What is the requirement? Here they say that username, password, and click on login button. So these are the requirements. Okay, these all are what requirements. Okay, here it should be username will be there, username and colon. Okay, here password will be there. Okay, these all are what requirements. Okay, here the submit button, login button will be there, whatever it may be. Okay, don't worry, they will tell you, they will provide all the requirements. Based on the requirements, developer will what? Developer will write what? Code. Developer will write what? Here developer will write code. Then what tester will do? Here what testing job? What is the tester job here? We not write the code, right? So what is the tester job here? Tester is always check whether this application is what domain, www.abc.com. This is what domain, www.durgaonlinetraining.com, www.hdfc.com. That is what domain name. This is what domain. Okay, so domain never be changed. Okay, so here what will happen? Whenever the requirement will come, the development will build the code. Once the code is done, then it will comes to QA. Now what QA need to do? As a QA, what we need to do? We need to check whether this application is working as per the given requirements or not. Simply we need to open the abc.com website. Let us assume we have application like this. We need to open the application. We never see the code, guys. We never see the code. Now we need to check username, we need to check password, we need to check login button, we need to check reset button, we need to check password, forget password, we need to check register, and we need to check question mark, and we need to check close mark. This is what our part. What developer part? Developer will write the code. I never see the code. We never see the code. What code is written by a developer? We never see the code. Okay, but as a tester, what we need to check? We need to check whether this application is working as per the given requirements. So here, if you are not understanding properly requirements, means your job is very tough. What is the critical part here? You need to understand the requirements. If you not understand the requirements, you cannot test the application. Most of the people will fail here itself to understanding the requirement. They never read the requirement, they never concentrate on any requirement, simply blindly they will test the application. Then we will get lot of issues, right? Once it is launched in the market, we will get lot of issues. So always you need to concentrate on where? Requirements. If your requirements is clear, then your testing is very easy, very easy. So my requirements is very clear. So what is my requirements? Valid user ID, valid password, click on login button, then I need to go with the respective page. See, valid password, valid username, valid password. Okay, if I click login button, what will happen? The page will be navigating to the respective page. So this is what working as expected. So suppose if I'm giving invalid username, suppose if I give the invalid, see, I'm not giving anything, I'm giving the blank one. Okay, it should not allow. If I click login button, what will happen? Let's see. If I click login, what will happen? It should not allow. Suppose if it is allowing, means then it is a bug. Okay, if I click login here, hey, see, it is showing the validations. We need to check this also. What is validation? Please enter the user ID. See, you need to test a positive testing. You need to test negative testing, A, B, C. Just I'm giving invalid username. Okay, now if I click login, what will happen? If it see, it is asking validation. Validation. What is that? Validation. Please enter the password. See, now again I'm entering the wrong password. Now it will see. If I click login button, it will show incorrect user ID and password. See, this is what testing. Most of the people are saying testing means what? Finding the bug, finding the bugs. Who said finding the bugs can do anyone, not only you? Customer, client, the developer, anyone can find the bugs. Testing is not only to finding the bugs, guys. Please understand the concept. If you understand the concept, your testing is very easy. Understanding, right? So if you understand the requirements, then you can easily to test the application. Suppose you don't know what is happening here, you don't know what is the domain knowledge, then it is very tough. So that's the reason, suppose you got a job any organization, they will provide what, KT. What is called KT? Anybody know what is called KT? Can you type in the chat box? Okay, what is KT? KT means what? Anybody know what is KT, guys? KT is nothing but, what is KT? Okay, KT means what? You know what is KT? KT is nothing but, we can say that, what is the KT, guys? KT is nothing but knowledge transfer. So whenever you got any job, right, they will provide the KT, like training session they will provide. Once the KT is your well understand, then slowly they will assign the work. Okay, don't worry. Without KT they won't assign any task on your name. Okay, so what is testing means what? We can simply say that tested developed application, any tested developed application. See, this is what a developed application, this is developed by developers, this application is developed by developers, right? So tested developed application, whether it is working according to the client requirements or not. See, client want username, client want password, client want login, client want reset. So client is given the requirements. Okay, based on these requirements, we need to check whether it is working according to the client requirements or not. Understanding, right? So objective of testing, why we are doing the testing? Without testing also we can launch the product in the market, but it won't survive for the long time. Because why? Because every organization, why they're paying a lot of money to the testers? Because they want the applications should be stable, and they want to be without bugs in their application. You know, Value Labs, entire the organization will be what? They will testing team. Value Labs is what? Entire Signity is entire the testing team entire. So you see, any product without testing they won't launch in the market, guys. Whatever the technology will come, AI, artificial intelligence, the data science, what are the technology will come, Power BI, what are cloud, what is the cloud technology like IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, whatever the technology will come, database, testing is required. Without testing they cannot launch the product in the market. Amazon, they have the testing team will be there. Netflix, they have their own testing team will be there. Go for any product, without testing team they won't launch the product in the market. Because in once if the product is not tested and we launch in the market, means what will happen, a lot of issues, the people will face a lot of problems, they will say that this product is not worth. Then what will happen, no one will use that product, right? So the testing is required. Don't say that there are very less openings in the testing and there are less salaries in the testing. Don't say these words. You come from IIT, then you can even 20 lakhs is also will be there for the fresher from IIT persons, research and development there. So don't carry the other person words. Don't say that there is no openings in the testing. Who said? If you go for LinkedIn, if you go for job portals, if you search, there are a lot of plenty of jobs will be there in the testing side. ETL testing, database testing, API testing. Now API testing is also is one of the very important, and automation testing, manual testing. So manual is little bit, I agree, but do not say there are no openings. If you learn manual, we will not get the job. These all are false statements. Understanding, right? If you are in good in subject, if you are in good in your area, they will pay how much you want. Here they will check your knowledge. Understanding, right? They will check your knowledge. So if you are in good in that area, you can demand like anything. I want 6 lakhs, I want 4 lakhs, I want 3 lakhs, I want 6 lakhs. Because you're most talented person, you know manual, you know automation, you know API, you know database, you can demand how much you want. You don't know anything, then you are demanding the money, means they won't give. Understanding, right? You know cloud, you know API, you know AWS, you know Azure, you know GCP, cloud, Google computing, you know everything, then you can demand on your salary. Okay, but without learning anything, I want 6 lakhs, he is getting the job, he getting 6 lakhs, he getting 12 lakhs. If you compare with others, you will not be get anything. Okay, compare with knowledge, not jobs. Okay, he got a job, he selected, he's earning. Remove all the things in your mind, compare the knowledge. I know Linux, I know Python, I know Java, I know manual, I know automation, I know. Compare the knowledge. So increase your knowledge, automatically the salary will comes automatically. Don't think about the salary now. Initial stage, don't think about the salary. Think about knowledge gaining, how much I can gain. Learn how much you want. Learn Python, learn Java, learn manual, learn automation, learn database, learn AWS. IT is not only it's if I learn manual, did I get the job means question yourself, not to ask anybody. Just attend the interviews, then you will understand what is the market and what is the thing. Okay, simply I pay the subject. Did I get the job means no, you will not get the job. You need to attend the interviews. You need to learn some other stuff like at least Java. You need to know. At least you need to learn the Java basics, not advanced. Basic Java for required for automation. So if you prepare all the things, 100% you will get a job, no doubt. See, for our batch, every batch, three persons will get a job, no doubt at all. I can assure you, I can promise you, within a batch they will have at least 3 to 2 numbers they will settled in the within 1 or 2 months only. Okay, but they will prepare very hard. Okay, not like attending the classes. So attending the classes will not get the job. So you need to prepare. You need to prepare all the things. Okay, so manual means what we are telling, understanding the requirements. Okay, make sure whether the application is working according to the requirements. Okay, so they will provide the requirement documents, guys, don't worry. They will provide each and everything. See, we'll see the requirement documents, how they will provide each and everything in the project also. We'll see, don't worry. We'll see the live project. Okay, so there is an FRS. So FRS document they will provide you. So based on the FRS, we can easily understand what the requirements is. See, in FRS, simply they will tell you like this. Okay, I'm just for your understanding purpose, I'm giving this example. See, we never write any code, right? Then how I need to understand? So we need to check with the requirement document. Okay, so first of all, you need to go with the requirement document. They will provide the requirement document. So here, see, simply, if you understand this requirement, we can easily test. See, there is a insurance management login page. This is what login page. So what I need to test in this page? This page will have fields like user ID and password. So login this website, check user ID is there or password will be there or not. Okay, if you log in with valid user ID, valid password, click on login button. This page will be respected to what admin home page will come. Suppose you log in with admin means what page should become? Admin page should become. So you need to check like that. You need to understand the requirement. So here, valid with branch manager user ID. Suppose you are logging with branch manager user ID. See, if you log in with branch manager user ID, what page should become? Manager home page should become. See how it is easy. They will provide the requirement. I just log in into the web application. I need to check with the admin user ID, admin password, what page I need to see? Admin home page. Suppose the admin home page is not getting, then it's a bug. No need to ask whether it is bug or not, because in the requirements it clearly says that login with what user ID and login with password and click on login button, then it will navigate to what page? It will navigate it to what page? Admin home page. Understanding, right? So make sure that you need to check all these things. Okay, similarly the branch manager, Branch manager is also, you need to log in with the branch manager, and you need to get what branch manager homepage. Similarly, you need to log in with agent. Suppose you are logging with agent, so what page should come? Agent homepage should be displayed. See, very easy, guys. They will provide you documents. You need to understand the document. Suppose if you not understand the documents, then how you will test the application? Just tell me. You don't know how to drive the car, then how you will drive the car? You need to at least understand what is the using of first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and reverse gear. If you understand that thing, then you can drive that, right? Without knowing that, you cannot do, right? You cannot ride the car, right? Similarly, they will provide all the requirements. Based on the requirements, you need to check whether the application is working for the as per the given requirement or not. These all are what requirement documents. See, what is this? Requirement documents. Don't say finding the bugs. Testing means what? Finding the bugs. Most of the people are say finding the bugs. No, I'm not agree with that one. Not only finding the bugs, guys, we need to check whether this application is working as per the given requirements or not. Client, this is what client gives the requirement. Okay, now tell me, for what purpose we are doing the testing? Anybody? For what purpose we are doing the testing, guys? Anyone? For what purpose we are doing the testing? Anybody? For what purpose we are doing? Anybody? Why we are doing testing, guys? Quality. Remember, this word is very powerful word. Quality. For what purpose we are doing the testing? Is quality purpose. Okay, we need to check whether our application is what quality or not. Okay, because it's a qualityless product means what will happen? No one will use that product. No one will be buy that product. Even though if you free of cost also, no one will take, because I'm giving that free, but the product is not useful, not working. So what you will do with that product? So make sure that ensuring is nothing but make sure that the product is always be quality product or not. We need to check. So this is very, very important. In case anyone asks you an interview for what purpose you are doing the testing, means the first word you should say that for quality purpose we are doing the testing, to checking whether the application is working according to the client requirements or not. We are testing the application whether it meets the client requirements or not. You need to tell in the interview like this, not only reading the definition. Testing means, if you say like that, then simply they can easily understand you are by hearting the things. Understanding, right? So simply you can say that for what purpose you are doing the testing? Quality purpose. For why you are doing the testing? We need to check whether the application is working according to the client requirements or not. So this is what it gives a good sound, and this is what meaningful thing. Okay, and ensuring the correctness and robustness and reliability. Okay, reliability is very, very important. Okay, you are making some application that should be user friendly. What is it called user friendly? If it is not user friendly, it's very tough, and it is asking your personal name, what is your mobile name, you're asking, it is asking your home address, it is asking everything, means no one will enter into that site, because it is asking too many questions. It is asking your personal data. Who will give you a personal data, home address, street area? So that's not user friendly. So make sure that your application is what reliability means what? Make sure that your application should always be user friendly. See, user friendly means what? Tabbing order. You know what is tabbing order? Anybody? See, now I'm in the username. Okay, now if I click the tab, what will happen? It will comes to the second. See, if I click the tab, it will come to the next. See, tabbing order also you need to check. If suppose you got a job, they ask you to test the Gmail, they ask you to test the Gmail account or anything. Okay, so you will say that yes, my testing is done, but your lead or manager is say that check the tabbing order. If you say I don't know what is tabbing order means, then it's a big problem. See, tabbing order means what? The first cursor at what? In the first name. I cannot move every time my mouse, right? Every time my mouse for the last name and all the things. So most of the people are using what? Tab, T-A-B. So in your laptop, there is a tab button will be there. If I click tab means what? It will go for the last name. If you click the tab means what? It will go to the next tab. See, order. It will go in the particular order. See, tabbing order. You need to check these on this one also. No one will tell you, hey, please check the tabbing order. Hey, please check the spelling. Hey, please check the alignment. No one will tell you. You need, as a tester, you need to remember all the things while you are doing the testing. Hey, I need to test the tabbing order. Hey, I need to check the alignments. What is alignments? See, these all are alignments. See, the same width, the same height, the text box should be the same width and the same height. If you see that, alignment will be very, very important. The name is what? Left alignment. The value of amount will be right alignment. So see, alignment is also is very, very important. Left alignment, right alignment, and center the alignment. Okay, alignment means you need to check the order. Okay, it should be user friendly. So make sure that everything should be user friendly. See, now this is very user friendly, because if I'm not give the first name, if I'm not give the last name, then end user get confused which one I need to enter. Either I need to enter the first name, either I need to enter the last name. But if I log in here, see, simply it says that, hey, please enter the first name Sri. I can enter the Sri. What is their last name? QA. So whatever it may be. So you need to enter. So the end user will feels very happy because they're providing each and everything to understand the end users. So this is what user friendly reliability. Make sure that your application is what user friendly or not. See, previously, if you want to search any product in Amazon, what we need to require, you need to sign in, you need to require all the things, but now it is not required. If you want find, if you want to buy any product, it won't ask any single address also. First it is ask your zip code. What is called zip code? Postal code it will ask. If you enter the postal code, then it will say that yes, this delivery is available. Once you are okay with that deliver, then you can go with the payment. In the payment, it will ask your address and phone number and card details. This is what last. So it's very user friendly, right? I'm not wasting my time. I need to log in, registered again. I'm logging with user ID, password. I'm not doing all the things. First, I'm going with the website. I'm checking that product will be available or not. Yes, my product will be available, and so on, so on date. Yes, I want this product. Now it will. If you go to the payment and add to the card, and then it will ask the payment, then it will ask your sign in and your details. That is what user friendly. Before, only if I ask all the details, then it's if I ask, could you please enter your credit card details, and it will cite 1 rupee, no one will enter into that one because they're scared about that one. Oh, it's why it is asking my credit card details, even I'm not buy anything. Did you log in into the site? No, right? We will not log in, right? We don't know. You know, most of the Amazon, there are a lot of Microsoft things that they're for authentication purpose, they ask your credit card or debit card details. Okay, they will detect 1 rupee and they will give it back. But most of the authentication purpose, they will use that one. But we people are never use that one. Okay, because we are scared about why we need to provide our credit card details and all the things. Okay, so mainly here user friendly. User friendly means what? Tabbing order. See, a tabbing order. This is what tabbing. Now one more example for user friendly. So these are you need to tell. Can you tell me what is this dot dot dot? Are you able to see my screen, right? This is the Gmail. I know what is Gmail. This is what images. Yes, I know what is images. But what is this dot 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 dot? What is the 6 dots? Sorry, 9 dots. So I don't know what is exactly, right. If you focus here, if you put your cursor here, say it shows the tool tip. What is showing? It's showing what tool tip. So end user required all the things. The end user required tool tip. So if you provide this one, end user easily understand, oh, this is what Google Apps. This is what user friendly. So this is what user friendly. So you make sure that your application is what user friendly or not. So what is the objective of testing? Quality you need to check, correctness, make sure that it will give the stable always it will give the stable results, and robustness, critical functionality should also will need to work, and reliability means what, make sure that application should be user friendly, and ensuring the product is what, finally what is the client wants, finally the client wants what, it's a bug free product, bug free, what are you testing the product, right? Finally the client is required what, bug free product. Can you tell me, can we do 100% of testing? Is it possible? Yes or no? Can we do 100% of testing? You can use chat box, guys. Can we use 100% of testing? Is it possible? Yes or no? No, right? We cannot test entire the application. Like we cannot say it's 100% testable. You cannot promise to the client that you will not get a single bug. You cannot say like that. We don't know, but we can. You can tell that you can trust. You can trust because we already tested. Don't worry, you can happily launch the product in the market. So we will tell to the client, don't worry, we already tested, we are already well planned for the release. Don't worry, you can happily launch the product because we already tested. So we are giving what, trust to the client, and also we tested thoroughly entire the application, and we will go for the release. Release is not easy, guys. Don't think that only testing and it will go for a release. There are a lot of process will be there. We will discuss entire the process. uh, what is process, and each and everything we will discuss, okay, when the project will comes. Okay, so simply you can understand what is testing means. You can say that whether the application is working according to the client requirements or not, and you can also tell that for what purpose we are doing testing means quality. How can you define the quality? This is also is very very important. How can you say this is the quality product? How can you say that this is a quality product? See, quality is defined justification of all the requirements, justification of all the requirements of a given of customer application. Suppose see, simple example, okay, easily you can understand. Suppose, how can you say this is the quality product? In case in anyone ask you what is, how can you say this is very quality product? How can you say this is the quality product? So there are a few requirements. Okay, here requirements. Okay, here the few requirements. Okay, requirement one. Okay, requirement one. Okay, requirement two, requirement three. Now if you fulfill the requirement, suppose you covered all the requirement one and you cover all the requirement two and you cover all the requirement three, means definitely you will get what, quality product. You will get what, quality product. Suppose if you mismatch the requirements, you miss the requirement two, you are not tested the requirement two one. Okay, now you cannot expect that you will get what, quality product. So how can you say this is a quality product means what? You can simply say that justification of all the requirements. What are the requirements by given by client? If you test each and every requirement, then definitely you will get what, a quality product, no doubt at all. Okay, how I get a job means, so not only course, you need to prepare the manual, you need to prepare an automation, you need to prepare, tell me about yourself, tell me about yourself. You need to prepare some database kind of things. Okay, database, okay, database, little bit database concepts. Okay, and you need to attend more and more interviews, then definitely you will get the job, no doubt at all. You will get a job because you are following all the process, you are following all the requirements. If you fulfill all the requirements, definitely you will get a job. Suppose you are missing something, you are in good in manual, you are good in automation, but you are in communication skills is very less, then you will fail, right? Because the interview first question, interview first question, they will ask you, tell me about yourself, can you introduce yourself? They won't ask, tell me about manual, tell me about automation. They won't ask all these questions. Okay, first question, only the first question they will ask you, can you introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself means what? You need to tell about yourself. Myself is Karthik. I'm done my BTech in 2021 and I'm a fresher. I did my manual and automation. I'm good in the Java. So if you tell like that, then other person knows that, oh, you know something. But you are not able to speak, you are not able to talk, you are not able to tell anything, then you will be failed, right? So make sure that you need to fulfill all the requirements. Definitely you will get what the quality. So requirement 1 you are covering, requirement 2 you are covering, and requirement 3 you are covering. Definitely you will get what quality product. So no doubt at all. Okay, so make sure that how can you say this is a quality product? So you need to make sure that you need to cover all the requirements. Okay, so see here it is saying that quality is defined the justification of all the requirements of a given application. Okay, so what is need for a software testing site? Suppose I want to go for a testing site. So what qualities is required? See, delivering the quality software product or not. Always you need to remember whether I'm delivering the quality product or not. You need to remember. Okay, not like they're giving salary, I'm doing the work. No, it should not be like that. You need to provide the quality of subject, so quality of work. Okay, so you need to check whether I'm delivering the quality software product or not. Suppose you think that it's wrong, you need to ask them to the team, hey, this is wrong, the spelling mistake is wrong, the image is not showing correctly, the alignment is not incorrect. So as a tester, you need to check always the quality. If you mismatch the quality, we will not get the quality product. Okay, so make sure that you need to check always the quality. Okay, and make sure that satisfaction the user requirements. What are the application will be developed and it is tested. Make sure that that application will be satisfied by the end user or not. You need to check. And making the more software is what more reliable. I told you, right? Reliable is nothing but user friendly or not. So sometimes the tester will can suggest to the team. Okay, testers can give the suggestions also. Don't think that testers is very less job. Okay, don't think that we can earn equal to the developer salary. We can earn more than developer salary if you are in good in the subject. Okay, so more reliable. Okay, you are checking that whether the application is what more user friendly or not, you are checking. And reducing the maintenance cost. See, this is very very important. Once you launch in the product in the market, we need to get less maintenance cost. Every time getting lot of issues means no one will buy the product, right? So that's the reason we always check the reviews, what product is what reviews will be given by the clients and customers. So product is always depends on the client. If client reviews and all the things, suppose the client is giving the reviews, wrong reviews, and always they're saying that we have a lot of problems, so no one will buy that product. Okay, reviews is always be important. So reduce the maintenance cost. Once the product launch in the market, make sure that we need to have a less issues. Avoiding the customer dissatisfaction, you know, right? When all the product is good, then everyone will be buy the product, and if the customer is not happy, then no one will buy the product. What is the advantages of testing? This question will ask you. Definitely they will ask you, what is the advantages of testing? Quality product, client satisfaction. If client is happy, then we'll get more business, and we can simply say that it's a bug free product. We can launch without testing also, I told you. But if you launch the product without testing, what will happen? If you get a lot of issues, no one will buy that product. So that's the reason the companies who are paying for the lots of money for the testing team, especially they need to maintaining the testing team. So you can check it, any product without testing team, there is no product will be there. Cloud testing people will, DevOps testing people is required. AWS testing team will be required, and cloud GCP, Google Cloud Computing, that also required testing. Hadoop testing, SAP testing is required. Networking, if you go for a networking testing. So without testing we cannot launch the product, because someone need to be tested, because I invented the new things that should be tested by the tester. If the tester is not tested, then you cannot launch the product in the market. If you launch the product in the market, if it suppose it's failed, no one will buy the product. Understanding, right? So there are a lot of importance of testing will be there, uh, but domain knowledge is very important here. You need to learn the domain knowledge. Banking, you need to understand what is the banking, what is the policies, what is the difference between credit card and debit card, what is the term insurance. So there are a lot of things will be there that you need to understand. Domain knowledge is very important. If you understand the domain knowledge, then your part is very easy. Okay. Testing quality, see, this is very important. No compromise, I told you, right? Suppose if you are compromising on the quality, then we will lose the quality. Suppose you saw the spelling mistake is wrong, there is a wrong spelling, okay, you are not telling. Why should I tell? If everyone sit quiet, right? I can also sit quiet. So if you are not tell that one, then it's a big issue, right? So client is raise that issue, hey, the spelling mistake in the website. So never be compromised. So you never compromising on the quality. So negative testing, see what is positive testing and what is negative testing. So negative testing is also is very important. What is positive testing? Just now I show you, right? So here the application will be there. If I give the valid user and valid password, so valid password, then it is what? Positive testing. Positive means what? I'm giving the positive values. So this is what it is going to the respective page. Suppose negative testing. What is negative testing? I'm giving invalid data. Invalid. I'm giving special characters. See, now I'm trying to click on login button. So this is what negative testing. We need to do the both positive testing as well as negative testing also. For example, the phone number. So how you will test the phone number? So phone number will test what? Numerical numbers only, right? What are the phone number? Generally phone number is what? 10-digit number. Okay. So 10-digit number means what? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is what phone number. This is what valid number. Suppose I'm giving AWC 1 2 3 AW. So this is what invalid. So this is what positive testing, and the down below is what negative testing. Negative testing should not allow. Suppose this is also allowing means what? This is the bug. So you need to check what positive testing, and as well as you need to test the negative testing also. So these all are very important, positive testing and negative testing. And finally, I can tell you one thing, guys. Communication is very important, especially in manual testing. Not only manual testing side. So because you find the bug, you need to report it to your team members. You need to report it to your team members. Suppose you are not talking, you are not speaking, you are not telling anything, then it's very tough. You need to speak, you need to communicate, you need to tell them how the issue is raised, how the bug is raised. You need to tell them, you need to write the steps. So here the communication is very important. If you are in good in communication 60%, the subject is required 20 to 30% only, not required more than 30% of subject. Subject you can learn later also, testing you can learn later also, but you need have what communication skills. Communication means what? Not only speaking in English. What are your mother tongue? You can speak, you can talk, but you need to speak, you need to talk. So the communication is very important. So finally, I can tell you one thing. If you want to go for a good tester, what is required? Technical skills. Yes, you need some Linux, you know, some queries, you know, database, you know, some thing like technical knowledge, then you can easily serve. Analyzing skills. Analyzing means what? Thinking is very important. See, positive thinking, negative thinking. While testing the lot of scenarios you need to test, thinking is also is very important. Attitude, body language. Sometimes we need to tell to you need to talk with your client. You sometimes you need to talk with your development team. You cannot argument. Yes, this is a bug. No, this is not a bug. You cannot argument. Okay, you need to just listen what they're saying and what is your output and what is your input. Sometimes we also might think in the wrong way, right? So it will be happen. And if you feel it's a passion, yes, I love this job, I want we test more. There are a lot of respect on you, because you're testing the product. You're testing the product, you're testing the Facebook, you're testing the Amazon product, you're testing the device, you're testing the things. So you will have a lot of respect. If you have a good knowledge, everyone will come on your place. Hey Karthik, let me know what issues you find. Hey Karthik, how it is failing. Hey Karthik, let me know what is going on. Because you will never be compromised. You are a good tester. You feel that job, you like that job, so you are giving 100% of that. So definitely everyone comes on you. Okay. Hey Karthik, can you explain this one how it is failing? So everyone will be interact with you, because you are such a domain, such a knowledgeable person. So that's what passion. Yes, I love this job. And more or productivity. Productivity is very, very important. Productivity means what? You need to save the time. You cannot say tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. There is a certain time. They will provide the time. Within the time you need to complete the things. And how much within the time. So productivity, how much time I'm saving. So that is also is very, very important. And finally, communication. Okay. Any question, guys? Anybody? So every day the session will be the 7 to 8, sharp at 7 to 8. Anyhow, tomorrow is Diwali, right? We do not have the class on tomorrow. And in this manual and automation, what we will tell you is the basic things, like what is the manual, and what is the testing types, what is the black box testing, and what is white box testing. We will discuss white box and black box, and who will do the black box testing and who will do the white box testing. And also we will discuss what is SDLC, software development life cycle. And we will discuss about functional testing and non-functionality testing. We will discuss about testing techniques, static and dynamic. And also we will discuss about testing fundamentals. What is unit testing, what is integration, what is system testing, what is user acceptance testing. All your interview question will comes on functional testing and non-functionality testing. So we will discuss about functional testing and non-functionality testing. Once it is done, one of the important is what models we follow: waterfall model, incremental model, prototype model, spiral model, RAD model, and V model, and agile methodology. So this is very, very, very important. All your interview questions will comes on where? In agile methodology. So we will discuss all the things in SDLC model. Once it is done, then we will go with STLC. What is called STLC, software testing life cycle. We will discuss about the software testing life cycle, and we will discuss about the project management plan, who will do the project management, and what is the test lead will do, and what is the senior test lead will do, what is the junior will do. We will discuss each and everything, and we will go for verification and validation. We will discuss about verification and validation, and we will go with the project. What are the requirement documents? So business requirement, BRS, SRS, and FRS. Business requirement specifications, software requirement specifications, and functional requirement specifications. So we will discuss how the documents, and we will see the live project with stock inventory management, how we will do entire this project. Okay, we will apply the stock items, suppliers, purchasers, customers, and sales. And along with this, we will go with the Jira. Jira is very, very important, how we can track the bugs and all that. Automation will go with when the automation will start, we can discuss. Okay, any question, guys? Anybody have any questions? You can type in the chat box. Any questions? Sir, do you provide interview calls? Yes, we will. Every day we will ask you the questions. We are not provide interview calls. We will ask you every day the questions like what we are. I'm a civil engineer. Yes, you can see, anyone can switch to your career. Okay. In software, most of the all are engineers only. Okay, don't worry about that one. First, start manual. Slowly you can switch to civil to a software side. Can I do the software testing? Yes, anyone. See, don't ask this one. Okay, anyone. If this is your interest, so you can switch easily. You can switch, but slowly you need to. little first time it will make little bit tough, but going on days it's very easy. So did you provide interview calls? Yes, we will provide. And what about Selenium with Java? See, the Java, you need to prepare. Here we will cover the Selenium, completely Selenium, because I told you, right, that Java is not only like 2 days or 3 days or like not only 15 days. Java is a ocean. You need to learn with the experts. I can also tell with the Java, but 15 days I cannot block with the Java, right? So we will more concentrated on Selenium and manual, right? So you, if you start with your Java today itself, then end of the courses you can immediately you can go for interviews also. Okay, during of this course I have done my BTech 2017. Yeah, you can say this course you can put 4 to 5 years of experience also. We will explain you complete a real time scenario, so don't worry about these things. Okay, where we get the study materials related to manual and automation, so we will provide all the documentation, don't worry. We will tell you real examples also. The testing with Python versus the testing with Java, see, that's your choice. It's a Python. See, people are thinking Python, but many of the projects will be in Java. So both are the same only, but syntax will be changed. Again, you will not need not learn all the things, okay? But basic knowledge. If your opportunity will comes on Python, you can switch to Python. If your opportunity comes on Java, you can switch to Java. But if you learn Java, APIs, REST APIs, everything, it will be help out you. Depends on you. Okay, course, what is that? Course duration and course fees. Yeah, you can talk with the front office, Raghavendra P. Okay, I'm financial background. I can switch my career into the manual testing. I have 2 years of experience in content review. Yeah, you can go. You can go. Not a problem. Okay. I'm finance background. Yeah, you can go, not a problem. See, lot of applications in finance applications will be there. Deloitte is always lot of financial applications. If you are good in that finance things, then you can go, switch to testing side. That's a very good opportunity you will get there. Sir, I joined late. You can tell me about the syllabus. Okay, we will send the syllabus sheet. Okay, Rahul, don't worry. We'll send the syllabus one. Okay. I think I clear all the things, sir. I do not have any experience. Yeah, you can go for a fresher also, but to be frank, the fresher level will be very less. But the experience level, we get more opportunities. But don't worry, fresher level also will be there. But if you crack more and more interviews, you need to attend a lot of interviews. If you have career, all career you have 60 at least all your 60s, then it's fine. Okay, not a problem. Sir, one question. Before 1 year, I completed Java Good Advanced. Due to some issues, I had to switch my career to banking. Currently, I'm working in banking industry. That's great. You can go for banking testing. There are a lot of applications with the banking domain, so you can switch to banking Ajay. You can start. Yes, you can go with the testing because you already know the banking domain knowledge, right? You know Java. You know already advanced Java also. That's it's very easy for you. You can switch to the IT. Yeah, that's a it depends on your see how much you are interested in the software. If you love that one, automatically it will come. If you hate that one, it won't come. So first of all, you need to love that one. Yes, I want you put a goal at any cost. 2022 March, I want to be in software side at any cost, do or die. 2022 March is what my goal. Put a goal at any cost. I need and to get into the job. So without goal, you cannot do the things. Okay, he got a job. Whether I will get a job or not means we cannot tell whether you will get a job or not. It depends on you. Okay, don't compare with others. He got a job. Tell me whether I will get a job for me or not. Last batch he got a job for your course. did I get the job for me or not? No, you will not get, because you will not practicing, you are not doing anything. How can you expect the job? So do not compare with others, compare with yourself. What I learn, what I know. If suddenly tomorrow is interview, in case they ask you, tell me about yourself, what I need to tell? Question yourself, don't question others. Okay, did I get the job? You need to think whether you will get a job or not, because it depends on your preparation, your idea, your thoughts, and all the things. But most of the people are comparing with others. He got a job, she got a job. If you compare, it won't be work out. Okay, think about yourself, question yourself, and believe yourself. Believe yourself, you can do anything, guys. You can. Don't say I'm a civil engineer, mechanical engineer. Don't say all the things. You can do anything. You know, all software companies, 70% civil engineers. So they choose their as a software because there is a comfort zone, and there are a lot of and software. You know, right? You can, if based on your talent, they will ready to give 32 lakhs also per annum. It depends on your stuff. Sir, you will help me in the preparation. Yeah, resume preparation we can do. We can take care of you. Don't worry about that. Sir, I'm MCA completed 2014, suitable for, yes. Testing said yes. You can go for 20, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You can put, but you need to prepare more. You can go to 3 to 4 years of experience. Not a problem. You can go with 3 to 4 years of experience. Okay, guys, thank you for your time, and we'll see you on Monday. The next session should be on Monday. Tomorrow is the festival, right? I hope happy Diwali and safe Diwali. I hope this year, the coming year, definitely you will be good in the good position. And don't worry, don't think too much, guys. Definitely you will be settled, no doubt at all. Okay. Happy Diwali once again. Safe Diwali. Be strong, uh, and don't lose your hopes. Okay. Yeah, sir, I have a question. Yeah, fast. What is your question? Okay, guys. Chalo then. Chalo. Take care. Sir, academic percentage is required. See, if you have a good percentage, you can put six. You can put the percentage on your resume. Suppose your percentage is not good, just remove that percentage. No one will ask you. Only they will check your skills only. Your percentage will be less. Suppose your intermediate is failed, but your skills is very high. Your very good experience, so they won't carry your percentages and all the things. The Monday, next class should be on Monday. Chalo guys, thanks for your time.